Hello and welcome to Spirit Forest. I am starting a new project and I want to show it to you. So, in part of my journey, I am teaching my girls, and possibly other kids too, how to make fire, all different ways to make fire. Well, since I am in such a dry area of Colorado, and Colorado is just normally pretty dry anyways, I'm going to come up with some creative ways to make a safe fire. We do have fire bans most of the year, but when we can make a fire, I'm going to take advantage of it. Here is a metal kind of plate, and it has a little bit of a rim to it. I got it for free from a friend. I asked my friends if anyone had anything the metal that I could use. This one's ideal because it does have this little metal ridge. So what I plan on doing is creating two fires here. One side for Madison and one side for Kyla, and just making a small fire. It's harder to keep a fire small than to build a fire to be really big, so I really want them to concentrate on keeping their fires really small. And they can grow from there. It's always easy to make a fire big. So why metal? Well, you could have an ember come through the ground, travel all the way through, and then start a forest fire over there. It is very important to me to be safe here in Colorado. There's some houses nearby. The last thing I want to do is start a forest fire, so I'm doing everything I can to prevent that from happening. I also got some rocks here, and then as I was driving around, I picked up some more rocks because there's really no rocks on my land, and I'm going to surround this whole area in rocks. I'm going to also dig down a little bit just so this doesn't just hang out on top and be all flimsy like this. And I'm going to divide it in half, and if I have enough time, I'm going to show you guys just a little small fire on one side and maybe give myself a little challenge. It would be kind of fun. It's only if I got enough time. Rocky's making some kindling over there, it looks like. Right, Rox? You breaking up the sticks for me? Oh, buddy? So I'm going to work on this project, and I'll kind of show you the process as we go. So what's a fire pit project without a beer? And I have a new beer. It's called Devil's Head Red Ale. It's a Pikes Peak Brewing Company. I'll have you take a look at it. Okay, Devil's Head. On a clear day, the view from the lookout tower atop Devil's Head extends for hundreds of miles. It's from the highest peak in the Rampart Range that they have spotted forest fires for nearly a century. This fiery colored ale is dedicated to those vigilant rangers keeping folks out of danger. A blend of crystal chocolate and victory malt provides a smooth palate of caramel, toffee, and toast. It is a radiant sip you cannot miss. Cheers. Oh, I shook it up a little too much. Okay, I got it all dug out. Mostly all the topsoil to the ground, and then what I'm going to do is I grabbed some rocks in a different area, and I'm going to lay some rocks down, and then I'm going to lay the steel on top of the rocks, and then I'm going to put a little bit more rocks on top of the steel. And the reason why I'm doing that is because as the girls learn the little TP fires, it won't slide so much on the rocks or on the steel, and with the rocks they'll be able to structure the little teepee structure a little bit better. So, okay, I'm going to put some rocks here and get to work. So I have put this nice kind of like road-based type rock under it and sand, and then I put it on top of it as well. and then I kind of buried it a bit. You can see the metal inside there. It's not too deep, but it gives it enough space for the girls to practice their TP fires. And then my next project is now to add the rocks going around. And again, I'm going to have 2 different fire pits, both being really small because I want the girls to concentrate on keeping the fire small. And I'll just have like a divider here. Now there might be times out here where I want to actually have a bigger fire and I can just remove the rocks here. But for learning purposes, I'm going to create 2 different fire pits for them. So you're going to see I have 2 fire pits divided by this 1 rock. I might have to increase the size of this rock. I'm not too sure yet, so I'm going to experiment. But so I have Madison sides and Kyla's sides. I don't know which one's which, but I don't know if it will matter. But it'd be nice to have some like little competitions for them. It's always good to add a little bit of fun to camping. Too bad they're not here, or else we would have a competition right now. Okay, so since the girls aren't here, I thought this would be an awesome opportunity for a little Todd competition. So come on Todd, don't be scared. It's okay. I only bite sometimes. But I'm going to have a competition with Todd and making our fires. Since there isn't a fire ban, I really want to take advantage of it because I haven't really been able to make a fire. So here's what the competition is. We both have our own sides. Are you choosing this side?
Yeah, I'll take that.
Oh yeah. Because you helped at that side. So so here's the competition. We have 5 minutes. Now I got to be able to record this and film it and do all that kind of stuff too. So I'm going to have to be creative in how I do that and how we time everything. But we have 5 minutes to find the material that we need. And then we're coming back here. And then we have 5 minutes to start our fire. And the fire has to last at least 1 minute. You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Say it again. Are you sure you got it?
I got it.
You're going to be like, I didn't get it.
No.
You watch, he's going to win anyways.
I got it.
Okay, 5 minutes to find the material, 5 minutes to start it. Oh yeah, and only 5 matches. So we each have our own match box. So only 5 matches that we can use. So if you use all 5 matches, you're done. Okay, we're at 5 minutes. In fact, we were done earlier. I got to make this challenge a little more interesting. So I'm going to switch this part up a little bit. We have 1 minute now that we have all our stuff to start a fire.
1 minute?
1 minute.
Right.
Can you do it? 1 minute. And then as soon as the flame starts, you can't touch it. And you got to time it for 1 minute. Remember, we have 5 matches we can use. About 1 minute to start it. And it has to last for a full minute. You know the number, just wait until...
Go.
Okay, time mine.
Hey.
Ooh, come on, last a minute. Three seconds left for me. Got to keep a flame going. Ah! That was the first one. So where were you at? How many seconds you got left?
I still have about 50.
Now remember, the competition was to have the flame last at least 1 minute. You good?
Yep.
We both won. See? And you were all scared. We did good. Let's see who's lasted the longest. I think it'll be yours because I didn't put any sticks on mine. I just made it last a minute.
You think yours is gonna last longer?
Honestly, I don't know. Yours has more wood to burn. So I don't know this was going to happen, but my flame lasted longer than Todd's. Todd's is burnt out. Mine's still kind of going, barely holding on though. I had a little bit more grass than he did, and he had a bit more sticks. But I would say it probably lasted 5 minutes?
5 minutes or so.
5 minutes? It's not too bad. I'm pretty impressed. I didn't think grass would stay lit for that long. I had like 3 sticks in there and all grass. Hi, I want to thank you guys for watching. It was a lot of fun. I love competition, so it was cool. And oh, my fire just went out right now. So while these are going out, I just wanted to thank you.